The title race is heating up between the top two. Neither side can afford to lose today, as it could be calamitous for their season. It's Manchester United. They face Manchester City, and it's live right here on EA TV. Well, everyone is happy here at Old Trafford for the time being. I say that because the sun is shining brightly. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action, and looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester United facing Manchester City.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Massa. Marcos Rojo. This is the team Manchester United will go with. The highly proficient David De Gea starts in goal. Marcos Rojo starts with Chris Smalling in defence. Gundogan! Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. Played into the centre of the box. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And breaking at pace with menace. Mbappe. Mbappe! And a chance for him to nudge in front. The ball's on the net for Manchester United.
Attack after attack. Sooner or later they're going to score a goal, Manchester United, and there it is. Well, I'm sure you want to see this again. Where is everybody? The defenders, nowhere to be seen. It's an open goal.
So back underway in this game. Manchester United with the advantage. Considering the form book, Lee, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously.
Well, Derek, his numbers don't lie. Terrific form. Very positive return for him this season. He deserves a goal-scoring record, he really does. One to tie the record.
Pereira. Intelligent threaded pass here. Kylian Mbappe, does he mean business? And up for grabs off the keeper. Walker not given a moment to think about it. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Diogo Dalot. And at the far post, it's Marcus Rashford. Well, not taking any chances and tipping that over the bar. He's driven in the corner. A punch-happy goalkeeper. Pereira. Mbappe. Losing possession a bit easily. Thiago. Is how to apply the pressure. Sterling has it. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. It's a cross towards the near post. Punched away. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Space and top. And it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Mbappe with it. Mbappe. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Titi. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, I'll tell you what, one image inextricably linked with City's 2019 title triumph. Vincent Kompany's goal against excellent vision. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. And Manchester City looking for inspiration at this corner. He knows what he's doing when it comes to blocking. And he's fired over the corner. The end product just wasn't there. Pereira. Mbappe with it. Mbappe. Opportunity to deliver the cross. James. Tremendous interception it was by Gundogan. Mbappe. Mbappe! Not really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try though, but when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
Pogba. Given away by Manchester United. James. Diogo Dalot. James. Juan Mata. And showing fine vision. Oh, that's an awful finish, and the goalkeeper could do nothing but hang on to it.
Easy save for the keeper. Absolutely terrible finishing from the attacker.
They've regained possession. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, United will be happy if it stays like this. Still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before the half-time cup of tea, it's important.
The fist of the goalkeeper. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And he's beaten him here. Well, they have the ball once more.
A minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Diogo Dalot on the ball. Well, let's see. Well, he did what he had to do defensively. Marcus Rashford. Mbappe. It did look as though it was run. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. The two teams have received their half-time instructions. It's Manchester City who get the ball rolling in the second half. Umtiti. Thiago. Samuel Umtiti. Walker. Here is Thiago. Fernandinho. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Aguero. Walker. Umtiti. Walker. Sterling. Just couldn't keep the ball. Well, this is one you won't want to miss here on EA TV Live. The second and decisive leg of the Champions League round of 16 tie. It's Manchester City facing Inter.
Yeah, the quarter-finals are within touching distance now. Very exciting prospect, that game, Derek. Well, City controlling possession. After that, it's been a little bit disappointing. Creativity in midfield is a little bit off. Certainly too slow in front of goal. Need to get wide, need to get crosses in the box.
Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Sterling has it. Good piece of attacking play from Raheem Sterling. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. A change in the offing for City. Paul Pogba. Pereira. An abundance of space. Looks promising, this. Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well. Well, the manager can't hide his disappointment in not extending the lead there. He's still on a knife edge.
Aguero. Thiago. Well, great read there to intercept. Pogba. Here's Mbappe. He's given it straight to the opposition. Here's Mbappe. Crisp tackling. Given away by City. Showing a real desire to win it back. Pogba. Williams. Martial. Real chance. And the goal gaping at him. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, the keeper will be frustrated. He thought he'd saved it. He's so unlucky there. It's a good angle from him as well, but it's in the back of the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, a second goal for them here. And it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Sterling has it. Fernandinho with it. Rodri. Gundogan. Walker. Fernandinho. It's with Gundogan. Thiago. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Failed to keep hold of it. And slipped through beautifully. And pretty simple for Ederson. It's Manchester United on the move, and the goalkeeper will see that as part of doing his job. Over it comes, and fisted away. Pereira. And good work to deny the chance. Corner awarded to Manchester United. And now the delivery, gets his glove on it. Fist on ball. The corner kicks keep on coming. And over comes the corner. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Well, players can't produce 8, 9 out of 10 type performances week in, week out. And classy goalkeeping.
Well, it was a good save from the goalkeeper, but you'd expect him to make that save, wouldn't you?
Just wanted to get it out of there. This is Chris Smalling. And he takes it on. Blocked by Gundogan. Now, what can they do from here? And the cross is very much on. He must finish! And that's a fine stop. Corner given to United. And he's fired up, punched away. Smalling. It's there for him. Well, a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Well, listen, he's tried to hit it too hard. Just relax a little bit. Focus on your technique.
1 minute remaining.
Fourth official has indicated there will be
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Corona. Massa. Here's Mbappe. Pereira. It might be on for them. And there goes the final whistle.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Hello, everyone. The weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback, Lee Dixon. And only 16 teams are left in the Europa League. It's Benfica taking on Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. My favourite part of the competition. Only 16 teams left. Group stage is out of the way. The big teams come alive. It's the pointed end of the tournament. Gets everybody's attention. It's certainly got mine. I'm very excited.
Now Paul Pogba. Manchester United have lost the ball. Well, here's the initial 11 for Benfica. 4-4-2, but not necessarily a conventional one.
Yeah, more likely to be a 4-4-1-1, Derek, and that second striker given the freedom.
Martial! A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Not really the ideal clearance. A wayward effort, and it's not going to help his team, Lee.
Well, wayward indeed. I think he had more time than he thought, and he just rushed it a little bit. Technique was all wrong.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, every defender goes into a game not wanting 3 goals in 3 games to be the player you're playing against. And that's the case today.
Pogba. Here's Luke Shaw. He has teammates to play it to. Fred. Pogba. Not even close in the end, Lee.
Well, he's had a go, Derek. He's gone for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there, was it?
Ferran Torres. Fred with it. Paul Pogba. Shaw. Marcus Rashford. Martial. Will he finish? And the keeper would have been disappointed had he not dealt with it. And United have the corner. And a half-baked clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Lindelöf. Fred. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Just a quick reminder, we'll have FA Cup quarter-final action for you live here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Arsenal.
Yeah, you do have to be careful as a player. You don't let your mind wander too far ahead. Semi-finals are just round the corner. That's going to be a cracker, Derek.
Oh, a lovely ball. Martial! The opening goal. Due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Fred with it. Bruno Fernandes has it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Others in the vicinity. Martial. Bruno Fernandes. It should be. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And now the delivery. Fist on ball. Another corner. Corner kick played over. Punched away. Happy to take on the shot. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
Well, goalkeepers live a charmed life at time, but that was just brilliant. Really, really good goalkeeping.
Paul Pogba. Here's Luke Shaw. Space and Rashford! My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that save, a brilliant effort.
And Fred winkling possession away from the opposition. He's given it straight to the opposition. Here is Fred. Martial. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? Passing it with a bit of panache. Fred with it. You know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way, way wide there.
Gabriel. Vinicius. Rafa. Given away. Space on the flank. Rafa here. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Pogba. Marcus Rashford. Fred. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And showing fine vision. And now waiting to pounce. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round me? He's got no chance.
It's going their way, 2-0. Rafa. In full control of the ball here. And so it is, the first half story has been written. First leg of this Europa League round of 16 tie, and the second half has commenced. Pogba. Given away by Manchester United. Space afforded him. Crossing opportunity. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Using his physical strength to shield it. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. Pogba! Well kept out. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. So the corner played into the box. It's one corner after another. Played into the centre of the box. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Bruno Fernandes has it. Anthony Martial. Bruno Fernandes. Untidy in possession. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Adel Taarabt. It's with Ferro. Gabriel. Taarabt. It's Rashica on the ball. It's with Rafa. They've regained possession. Ferran Torres. Bruno Fernandes. Couldn't hang on to it. Fred. Pogba has it. I'm not afraid to have a go from long range. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Pogba. Paul Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Space and time for the cross. Rashica. Giving the ball away. Martial. Gabriel. Taarabt. Rashica. Vinicius. Read it superbly to take back possession. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Ferran Torres. Martial. Pogba. And he got to it fairly easily. Anthony Martial. Ferran Torres. He has time to play it over. Well thumped clear. Here's PC. Gabriel. Can they trouble the opposition this time? A poor cross, all things considered. Ferran Torres. Wan-Bissaka. And that's an important intervention. Only 10 minutes remaining here. PC. Taarabt. Gabriel. Nice and easy for the keeper. Manchester United. What can they produce from this position? Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Julian Weigl. Gabriel. Rafa. It's Rashica on the ball. Excellent ball over the top. And he's in. Well, it might still work out for them. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Anthony Martial. Bruno Fernandes. And putting his body on the line. And so it is, full-time, the referee's whistle. An advantageous situation for Manchester United going into the return leg.
Well, going into a first leg, you take a lead before a ball is kicked. They've got that lead. Can they keep it in the second leg? Really?
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks, that's all.
Old Trafford, the focus of considerable attention, and with good reason. It's Manchester United against Arsenal, two sides who certainly carry resonance. This meeting live next on EA TV. And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we have action from the quarter-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. It is Manchester United up against Arsenal.
Thank you, Derek. Only 8 teams left. The dynamics at the tournament at this stage, the quarter-final, the favourites, they can see the final in the distance. The underdogs, they're on the crest of a wave. It's a brilliant part of the competition, this is. It should be a really exciting night.
An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Lee, what are you expecting from Mbappe?
Well, when I look at a player I'm playing against, the first thing I look at is how quick is he. And if he is quick, if he's got pace, I have to play him a certain way. That's my first objective, stop him getting the ball so he can use that pace.
A chance to whip it in. Cross blocked. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Ozil. Nicolas Pepe. Matic on the ball. Ferran Torres. Mbappe with it. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around. Must score! And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Read it magnificently and intercepted. James. It's Manchester United on the move. Now what can they do from here? Fine cross into the middle. Thumped clear. Given away. Lacazette. It will be claimed by the keeper. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And Torres on the ball. Ozil, Torreira, Oxlade-Chamberlain. It is on the must-visit list of most football fans. Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, but often a chamber of horrors for away sides, Lee.
Well, it's an awesome, classic Old English stadium, and I used to love playing here. Had a few good ideas here, I must say, but it was one of those grounds that you look forward to coming to.
Possession changes hands, the interception there. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Torreira. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And that was a very fine read. Nicolas Pepe. Maitland-Niles. Pepe. And he takes on the shot. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And the keeper has custody of the ball, but just a few seconds beforehand, he had a big save to make.
Well, keep hold of it. Have a breather, because that first save deserves us all to look at him and clap.
David Luiz. Ozil. Nicolas Pepe. Ozil. Lacazette.
The fourth official has indicated...
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Excellent idea by Mesut Ozil. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Cross towards that far post. Can they slot it home? Whatever it takes to keep them out.
Well, as you can see, United haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
What can he do from here? Now, can he deliver accurately? Torreira. Can't miss, surely. Well, he knows he can do a lot better on the shooting front.
Well, how many times has he had that chance in training and scored? On that occasion, all over the place.
McTominay. Williams. Matic on the ball. It's with McTominay. Moving the ball effectively. Thunders clear. Williams. Scott McTominay. They've regained possession. He's very adept at protecting the ball. This is Ozil. Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles. Pepe. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, it might still work out for them. A real difficulty keeping the ball. McTominay. Mbappe! And Leno was ready. He made a top save.
They pride themselves on keeping the ball out of the net. Goalkeepers would be very happy with that one.
Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Corner again. Corner kick played in. A punch-happy goalkeeper. Matic on the ball. It's with McTominay. Pereira. Diogo Dalot. And scope for the cross. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Scott McTominay. Mbappe with it. Mbappe tries his luck. And Bernd Leno's stunning save.
Genius, absolutely genius.
He's driven in the corner. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. There's not a great margin for error when it comes to hitting it on the volley, Lee.
No, it's a really difficult technique, but it's worth a go. He had a go and he failed, but he'll get another chance.
Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Ozil. Oh, tremendous vision. Pepe. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. 15 minutes remaining. Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be? And threaded through by Mbappe. And they deal with the threat this time. And it's with David Luiz now. Ozil. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tony Villa. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Arsenal finding avenues to attack from. Now, what can they do from here? And a chance to level it. It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea. And a substitution in the offing. Scott McTominay. Williams. Manchester United have lost the ball. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. David Luiz. Ozil. And it's with David Luiz now. Lacazette. The pass from Ozil, devoured.
Well, it's really loud in here right now. United almost over the line. Most of the hard work is done.
Mbappe with it. David Luiz. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there.
No, Mbappe tries his luck. The free kick from long range. He didn't miss by much, Lee.
No, I thought the ball would be coming into the box, but long-range free kick, he's had a go.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum.
Couldn't keep it.
Added time.
Pereira. Wonderful chance. Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy.
And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yeah, it was a good performance. Tight game, entertaining game, back and forth.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you, that's all.
Well, being the leading marksman in the league, he's the man everyone is talking about as he warms up. Can he score again today? We're about to find out. And it really is a city that loves its football. I'm talking, of course, about Manchester. And it's a real pleasure to be here tonight at Old Trafford. Derek Ray here in the commentary position. And I'm joined, as always, by Lee Dixon. And it's the second leg of this round of 16 tie in the UEFA Europa League. It is Manchester United up against Benfica.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. United just about edged it in the first leg. I thought they played really, really well. But if they concede an early goal, could be very, very interesting, this game.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. David De Gea starts in goal. Marcos Rojo starts alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Fred starts alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield. And handed a solo role in attack is Marcus Rashford. That's very effective, good high pressing. Well, here's the initial 11 for Benfica. And the positioning of the forwards particularly interesting.
Yes, Derek, a 4 at the back and a conventional 4 across the midfield. But the 2 up front is what I'm looking at. It will become a 1 with a 1 behind, and that 1 behind will be playing in the Teddy Sheringham role.
And that was a very fine read. Considering the form book, Lee, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously.
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to look at what his qualities are. Is he a good hold-up player? Is he quick? Is he this? Is he that? But when somebody tells you he's a finisher, you know you're in big trouble.
Given away by Manchester United. Ruben Diaz. Here's PC. Dangerous looking attack. Not a good pass. Here's Mbappe. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Fred! And the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. Mbappe. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? Vinicius. Couldn't keep the ball. And played in. And very deftly cut out. And the ball's gone. PC. Well, he has clear options in the middle. And the danger cleared. Bruno Fernandes. It might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United. Crossing possibilities. Mbappe! And the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. I must say, no shortage of space. Useful cross towards the near post. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And he's fired over the corner. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Shaw. It's with Ferro. Others to play it to. And a throw-in forthcoming. Pogba. Fred with it. Bruno Fernandes has it. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Mbappe. It is to be a throw-in. Ferran Torres. Fred. And Torres on the ball. Mbappe tries his luck. And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces. It's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
Making progress. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. A chance to whip it in. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. And Paul Pogba. Might it be Mbappe? Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
Played into the centre of the box. The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure's taken its toll. Well, it's almost the perfect headed goal. Brilliant delivery into the danger area. Good movement, back of the net.
Well, you just feel it might be getting away from them. 3-0 on aggregate. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. It is the second and decisive leg of this Europa League round of 16 tie, and the second half begins here. It's with Rafa. Gabriel. Ruben Diaz. And in possession, Chiquinho. It's Rashica on the ball. On the ball, Ruben Diaz. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. PC, and it's a quality pass. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Sheffield United.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Pogba has it. Shaw. Rashford. Paul Pogba. Now can he deliver accurately? Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
Here is Fred. Paul Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Easy save. Mbappe. Opportunity it is. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Corner kick played in. And he's dispatched the header.
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets. What a header.
And the aggregate score has a one-sided look about it. 4-0. It's Rashica on the ball. Vinicius. Gabriel. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Julian Weigl. Gabriel. It's with Weigl. And very deftly cut out. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Marcus Rashford. Mbappe. Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Over it comes. An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I'll say one thing, technique, and he didn't have any.
Bruno Fernandes. Harry Maguire now. Bruno Fernandes has it. Paul Pogba. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Looking away patiently, looking for an opening. On and on he goes. Rashford in the middle. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Shaw. Paul Pogba. Fred! Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Played into the centre of the box. Not all that convincing defensively. Bruno Fernandes has it. Staunch rearguard action. Here's PC. It's Rashica on the ball. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Options in the centre. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Paul Pogba. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Rashford. And it's come off the keeper. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
Difficult to land punches when there's this sort of gulf in quality. 5-0 the aggregate score. Andrija Živković. Well, high marks for that pass. And that's an important intervention.
There will be a minimum of
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Marcus Rashford. Pogba has it. Rashford couldn't keep it. There's the final whistle, and Manchester United progress.
Well, you can't say, Derek, they didn't deserve it. By far the better team over 2 legs.
And Torres on the ball. Mbappe tries his luck.
Have you got time for just a few questions? Thank you for your time.
And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary as always is Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester United, and they take on Sheffield United.
Thanks, Derek. Yeah, really looking forward to both teams producing entertaining football. Let's see if we get that.
Matic. Quick thinking. This is the team Manchester United will go with. The forward shot attempted. How on earth did the goalkeeper get there?
Well, he's dived forever, hasn't he? He's got that strong hand on it. It's a brilliant save.
And firing it into the area. And he's clear as lines. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And the danger cleared. Hwang Hee-chan. Diogo Dalot. Well, Manchester United on the back of what was a season of ups and downs when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer moved into the job, replacing Jose Mourinho. They went 12 league games unbeaten, but they couldn't really keep that flame burning, Lee.
Well, there's no doubt when he went into the job, he did have an effect. The bounce effect of a new manager, plus Solskjaer's a Man United man through and through. But the players' form dropped off, and some of those players have paid the price.
Pereira. Martial, tremendous block. Kamada read it superbly to take back possession. Now let's see what they can do here. Anthony Martial. Almost unbelievably, he's kept it out.
Well, I'm not sure how he's reached that. Just look at the stretch on that. A brilliant save.
Played into the centre of the box. Well thumped clear. Matic. Martial. They've won back possession. Daichi Kamada. Couldn't keep it. Pereira. Diogo Dalot. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around. And close with that one, Lee, but just couldn't keep the shot down.
Yeah, the keeper's beaten, but so is the goal.
Give it away. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Oliver Norwood. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Oh, nice ball. And space for the cross. Untidy in possession. Martial. Pereira. Nemanja Matic has it. Wonderful tackle. Norwood. Lundstrom. O'Connell. Jack O'Connell. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. James. Showing teamwork and commitment. Lundstrom. Hwang Hee-chan. Stevens. And it's a quality pass. It's been whipped towards the near post. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Hwang Hee-chan. Can he make it count? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Throw into Manchester United.
Well, you have to say, goalkeeping at its best, Derek. It really was perfect positioning and a really good save, wasn't it?
James. Martial. James. Pereira. Martial. Martial outthought by his opponent. Jack O'Connell.
The referee has indicated.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And fed forwards. And the alarm bells are ringing. And thumped away. Norwood. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Hwang Hee-chan. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. A decisive clearance it was. Hwang Hee-chan. Fine cross into the middle. A deft clearance. Norwood. Jack O'Connell. Lundstrom. Oh, tremendous vision. Oliver Norwood. Crossing into the middle. It comes to absolutely nothing. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Brighton.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Sheffield United facing Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
And in with a real chance. The ball's on the net for Manchester United.
Attack after attack, and sooner or later they're going to score a goal, Manchester United, and there it is. Well, he had enough time to think about it, didn't he? He knew what he was going to do and did it brilliantly.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Might really be able to trouble them here. Nemanja Matic has it. Scott McTominay. Trying his luck from long range. Williams. Matic. McTominay. He cuts it back. Well kept out. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Smuggled away. Kamada. Stevens. Lundstrom. Hwang Hee-chan. Real danger. Well, great read there to intercept. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Smalling. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Matic on the ball. Intelligent threaded pass here. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Surely! And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Marcus Rashford. Nemanja Matic has it. Hwang Hee-chan. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
Well, with a narrow lead and the clock ticking, it's so easy for the United players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench, staying focused is a skill.
Might be able to set up the chance. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet. Well, to be fair, United have worked their socks off to get themselves in front here. They just need to see this out. The fans are trying their best.
Nemanja Matic has it. And the danger cleared. Can they switch to an even higher gear? A delicious piece of skill. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. It is to be a throw-in.
Number 8, Juan Mata.
Matic. It's with McTominay. Rashford. And showing fine vision. And this time, it's in!
Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. It's going their way, 2-0. 1 minute remaining. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Incisive pass from Mbappe. And that's an important intervention.
2 minutes of added time.
That's it, the referee brings the action to an end.
Have you got time for just a few questions? Thank you so much.
Very warm welcome to you to the south coast of England, to Brighton. The Amex Stadium is our venue. Alan Smith is sitting alongside me, Martin Tyler. Premier League football for you very shortly. It's Brighton against Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to this. I'm hoping for a nice, quick start that will set the standard here between two good teams.
Brighton will play with these players today. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated. Otherwise, this formation will not work.
This is the away team lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Victor Lindelof plays with Chris Smalling in central defence. Marcus Rashford is the main man up front. Trying to spot a potential ball to open them up. They're keeping the ball well. Gone for the header, and we love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it much, much better than this one.
Well, you've got to be committed to those headers, and he wasn't quite.
A draw will do, as we look at the table, to allow the visiting team to go to the top. But obviously they'd love to do more than that and win the match here, but it's a nice fallback position for them.
Well, we're at that point.
Mbappe! It's in! It is the goal that makes history. He has broken the record.
Look at the smile on his face, but this is the bread and butter, isn't it, the league? And he's top man. Takes a lot of concentration, this kind of volley, and look at him, eyes fixed firmly on the ball. Gets it all right here.
Another angle on it here. Manchester United ahead now. Here's Bernardo. Bernardo. He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play. A lot of focus from everybody, including us, Alan, on Kylian Mbappe. What kind of performance do you think he can give us today?
Well, the stats don't lie, and he is a single-minded character who will be desperate to break this scoring record.
Blocked off the pass there. He's taken it away there with a very good tackle. Good position for the cross. Well read at a key time for the team here. Ezequiel Charlotto. Maybe the counter-attack is on here. They might have played him in here. Maybe he'll cross it here. Gets it away from the goal with a punch here. The coach is very disappointed because he could see the potential, as we could see from the commentary position. Possession lost now. Mbappe. Pogba. Lindelof. Shaw. Well, whether they're being forced back or whether they're just doing this as a tactic, it's hard to understand at the moment, because they're just saying, well, you throw your punches at us and we'll ride them. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Now there is some space in the wide area. From the byline, cuts it back. And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see. You have to be there to score it, but he ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, it took a little bit of instinct.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Shane Duffy. Aaron Moy. Duffy. Just put Manchester United in perspective for us, Alan, really. The extra competition that they face in the search for trophies. They've won so many in the Premier League years.
Well, of course, and they've got their rivals across the city. Manchester City and all the other clubs too. But they are, at the end of the day, one of the richest clubs in the world still. So that's going to help them.
Ezequiel Charlotto. Impressive in possession. Passing's good, possibly dangerous. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Oh, time to get the cross now. Got to be. Saved by the keeper, but not decisively.
The hosts had more than enough of the ball today, but you can see the manager down there is less than happy. Obviously his team's losing, that's bad enough, but no real sign so far that they're going to get back into this, because just not able to find a way through that defence and make the keeper work.
Aaron Moy. A chance to whip it in here. And he's dealt with it, that dangerous moment. That's United's free kick. Bruno Fernandes. The referee has decided to add on 2 minutes. Pogba. Rashford. Mbappe. Incisive pass. Oh, it's a great goal! He looked the goalkeeper in the eyes and said, right, I've got the win here, and he's got the goal to show that.
I love that kind of finish when you don't have to blast it as long as the placement is right.
Well, this is Manchester United at their sparkling best.
Number 6, Paul Pogba.
So we've reached the break. 3-0 the half-time score. What a good player we knew he was before the game started. He's just emphasised that in this performance.
Well, you can see from the graphic how busy he's been around that 18-yard box. Really has kept the keeper busy and got some reward too.
Well, we wait to see what the second half brings. The first half was conclusive, but you don't win the game at half-time. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Shaw. Mbappe. Let's fly! Confident goalkeeping here.
Yeah, good hand to turn it aside.
United's corner. Goalkeeper rising to the occasion, literally.
The ball did move in the air a touch, so he had to keep his concentration.
Corner played in. That would be offside. Flag went up. Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture. Brighton and Hove Albion, they'll be facing Norwich City away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
That's a decent stop from the goalkeeper, but they would have hoped to have tested him more.
Yeah, a few disappointed looks from his teammates there, the lad who might have scored.
Montoya. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
Yeah, they're playing Wolfsburg in their next match. The Europa League quarter-final, first leg. And judging on the form so far, I can't see much to split them. And not much at all to split the two sides for me.
And now the shot! And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And some movement from the Manchester United bench. There's going to be a substitution now.
To be replaced by...
In goes the corner. Well, that's good defending. Oh, he's through. Tries the shot here. And it's a goal. Hat-trick. Goal number 3 here. And it's a perfect day for the player. Well, some players might switch off if they've scored a goal, even 2 goals in the game, but he's greedy for more, in the best way, I mean, and he's got a hat-trick.
Yeah, he's been a danger from the start. His work rate, his runs off the ball have been top class.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Aaron Moy. Izquierdo. Striding forward, purposefully. Rashford. Well, he's given the ball away here, unnecessarily. He's got a chance to cross. Aaron Moy. That's a corner. Well, he's got options on the bench, of course. He's put in the corner. That is a good punch by the goalkeeper. Pogba. Mbappe. Really in the clear now, in on goal. That's a good stop from the goalkeeper. Player right at him, but he's kept the ball well. Jose Izquierdo. Montoya. Not a good pass at all. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. It's a quick break. An excellent chance. More than matched by the goalkeeper, who's diffused the situation.
Oh, great agility, great reflexes there, and denying the opposition any knockdowns as well.
Corner played into the middle. Strong piece of defending and clearing. Shots on here. Great save. Corner played in. Cleared away by the defender. They've got plenty of distance into the clearance, but actually it's going to come back at them again. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Set up to play on the break now. This could be a chance. Well, that should be the game. You could call it another insurance goal. Surely they can't throw it away here. Well, that could be the game for Manchester United. Should be the game.
Well, you don't often see them let this kind of lead slip.
We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
Well, it's not easy to find the spirit here that they're going to need in these circumstances as they kick off again. We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Lost the ball. Going to try it. That is a supreme save at full stretch. Solid punch by the goalkeeper. Well, look at the room in which to attack. 3 minutes left of the 90-minute match. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. The referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Here's Bernardo. Easy work for the keeper here. Shane Duffy. Well, that's it, the final whistle. It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Yeah.
Have you got time for a few questions? Thank you for answering the
This ought to be a game not just appealing to fans of the respective sides, but also to neutrals. Two of the best teams in Europe up against each other. It's Manchester United. They take on Wolfsburg, and it's live on EA TV. Well, you can certainly feel the excitement tonight here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And on the menu, quarter-final action in the Europa League. It is Manchester United, and they face Wolfsburg.
Well, semi-finals are very, very special indeed, but you can't let your eye wander. There's still quarter-final football to be played, and they can be heartbreakers.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Well, listen, he's tried to hit it too hard. Just relax a little bit, focus on your technique.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea starts in goal. Victor Lindelof plays with Chris Smalling in defence. And handed a solo role in attack is Marcus Rashford. And teammates to play it to. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
And so the starting lineup for Wolfsburg. The vastly experienced Belgian Koen Casteels will be in goal. John Brooks plays with Nacho Fernandez as fullbacks. Ruben Neves plays alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And space for the cross. Douglas Almeida. He continues his run. It's wholehearted defending, and the concession of a corner here. Played into the centre of the box. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, how do you stop him? 4 goals in 3 games. I suggest the defenders, not just one of them. 2s and 3s might be the case.
Getting forward. An attack full of promise. And this is Brozovic. And whipped into the box. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Massa. Fred. Possession changes hands. The interception there. And using his strength to shield the ball. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw it here. A very attractive looking move, easy on the eye, but nothing there. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Massa. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Here is Fred. James. Now will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Fred. Now Mata, and a chance for them to nudge in front. And a marvellous save.
Well, his reflexes there, absolutely spot on. That's why they work so hard in training goalkeepers, to pull saves off like that.
Now the delivery. Terrific block there. Another corner. It's a short one. Firing it towards goal. Simple save, really. Smalling. Lindelof now. Marcus Rashford. Rashford. Wan-Massa waits. Well, that was anything but a textbook header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. Just caught you off the top of his head, really.
Nacho Fernandez. It's with Ruben Neves. He's given us away. Fred with it. He's protecting it effectively. Wonderful tackle. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Massa. Wan-Bissaka. Juan Massa. Here is Fred. Scott McTominay. And it might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. It might be on for them. But he took care of it defensively. And here's João Victor. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes of added time.
Beautiful pass. Roussillon has it. And here's João Victor. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Corner kick played over. Fisted clear. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. The start of the second half in this Europa League quarter-final first leg underway. Brozovic. Arnold. Now Brozovic. Wout Weghorst. Might be able to set up the chance. If spectacular goalkeeping is what you're after, David De Gea is your man.
Oh, he can stretch. Look at him. He stretches for that brilliant save.
Played into the centre of the box. And whipped into the box. It comes to absolutely nothing. Weghorst. Options in the centre. Keeping the ball moving. A decisive clearance it was. Douglas Armeida. In full control of the ball here. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. An abundance of space. Mbappe. The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll. Well, I can tell you, Derek, when I got into this position, it was panic stations. Hit it as hard as you can. Well, that's a lovely, lovely controlled finish. In step, in the goal. Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Bournemouth.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Now Brozovic. Oh, nice ball. An attack full of promise. He got in the way. Fred with it. It's with McTominay. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Not much time to make up his mind. Manchester United keep the ball. Advantage. Scott McTominay. And scope for them to produce something exciting. A wonderful intervention. Here's Mbappe. Rashford. Has a go. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And a throw-in forthcoming. Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it, hadn't he? He looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden...
Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. It's with McTominay. Here's Mbappe. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. He plays it short. Scott McTominay. Beautifully weighted ball. That's excellent defending following the cross. Over it comes. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Yannick Gerhardt. Brooks. Here's Gerhardt. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And they've won possession again. And that was a very fine read. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Ten minutes left for play in this match. Nacho Fernandez. Roussillon has it. Joao Victor. Jérôme Roussillon. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
Well, it's really loud in here right now. United almost over the line. Most of the hard work is done.
Fred with it. Scott McTominay. Fred. Juan Mata. Mbappe! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, it's a lovely goal. The pass was sublime, but then the finish. Not easy sometimes when you have so much time to think about it.
A chance to revisit the goal. So 2-0 now. Guilavogui. Now Armeira. Nacho Fernandez. Now it's with Guilavogui. Nacho Fernandez. Jérôme Roussillon. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here.
Added time.
Williams. Here is Fred. It's with McTominay. Juan Mata. And that is that, and the hosts will take with them a lead going into the return game.
Yes, Derek, we're...
Time for a few questions. That'll be all, thank you.
Hello there. Sad to say the weather hasn't cooperated today. It's absolutely lashing down here at Old Trafford. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Manchester United, and they face Bournemouth.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Martial. Will he finish? And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Philip Billing. Harry Wilson. Poor pass under no real pressure. Bruno Fernandes. Matic. Pogba. Nemanja Matic has it. I must say this looks promising. Precise ball movement. Firing it in. Straightforward take. Billing with it. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. Anthony Martial. Nemanja Matic has it. Now Paul Pogba. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Weston McKennie. Diego Rico. And it's with McKennie. The outcome is a goal kick here. Pogba has it. Bruno Fernandes. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? And a good-looking ball. Well, that was anything but a textbook header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. Just caught you off the top of his head, really.
Nemanja Matic has it. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Pogba. On to Matic. And back with Pogba. Well, a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Well, listen, he's tried to hit it too hard. Just relax a little bit. Focus on your technique. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
An unforced error, you've got to say.
Well, United have been very much in control over the last 15 minutes, Derek. Their play really deserves a goal, but you don't always get what you deserve in this game. We know that, Derek.
Superbly read and executed. And Adam Smith on the ball. An important interception. Matic on the ball. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Untidy, Matic. And the emphasis is on creativity. Throw into Manchester United. Pogba has it. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Bruno Fernandes has it. This is Nemanja Matic. And the cross is very much on. Bruno Fernandes. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Weston McKennie. Giving them the gift of possession. Nemanja Matic has it. Bruno Fernandes. Matic on the ball. Martial. And is he going to do it, Martial? Enis Bardi. And it's with McKennie. Billing with it. Calvert-Lewin. Wilson. Can he finish this? Corner kick played in. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition.
Minimum of 2 minutes.
Fed over towards the back post. And they deal with the threat this time. He continues to make hay. Now, can he deliver accurately? Now, this might pay dividends. The pressure was on the keeper following the threaded pass. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. Pogba has it. Mbappe with it. Pogba. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Pogba. And a strong tackle. And they'll have to throw it back in play. And it will be decision time in the Europa League at the quarter-final stage, the second leg. And it's live on EA TV. It's Manchester United against Wolfsburg.
Yeah, both teams can almost smell the final from here. But there's a small matter of a semi-final awaits for one of those teams. Which one will it be? Exciting stuff, Derek.
Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Bournemouth facing Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Still passing it around with authority. Back from the byline. Keeper did his job to begin with. Now, the transfer stories are very real. This could well happen. Lee, your thoughts?
Well, Derek, there's normally no smoke without fire. The rumours have been rife. The fans will be excited about that. He's a proper player, isn't he? I'd sign him.
And given away. Making progress. In position to give them the lead, maybe. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort. He smashed it. Well, they keep knocking on the door, and if you do that, the goal will probably come. Just look at the stats. Surely it's just a matter of time.
Now they've lost it. Pogba. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? It could be up for grabs. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. Played into the centre of the box. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is
Punched away. Lindelöf now. Ferran Torres. Wilson. So 20 minutes to go. Enis Bardi. Possession changes hands, the interception there. And a throw-in it's going to be. Enis Bardi. And it's with McKennie. Couldn't keep it. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. Pogba. Pogba has it. Pereira. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Enis Bardi. Well, he's lost the ball. Might be able to set up the chance. Mbappe. Wide of the target, and he's going to be disappointed.
disappointed. Wow, it's a shocker. He should be doing a lot better than that.
And a substitution in the offing. Paul Pogba. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Pereira. Mbappe with it. Brooks. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Smith. Wilson. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Pogba has it. Pereira. Pogba. Marcus Rashford. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace. Pereira. Mbappe. And it might be. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. And the cross is very much on.
The fourth official has indicated
Pereira.
there will be a minimum of 2
A case of
minutes.
foiling the... Can't miss, surely! Here's Mbappe. And a chance for Manchester United now from the corner late on in this game. They favoured a short one here. Pulls it back. What an important piece of defending. And now it is truly final. The match is over.
just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all, thank you.
When you find the net consistently, that brings with it attention. Can he continue along the Europa League goals trail? We're about to find out. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And what we have for you is second leg action at the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Europa League. It is Wolfsburg up against Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. United just about edged it in the first leg. I thought they played really, really well, but if they concede an early goal, could be very, very interesting this game.
And he was in the right place to intercept. And so the starting lineup for Wolfsburg. The vastly experienced Belgian Koen Casteels will be in goal. Ruben Neves plays alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield, giving it a try. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Lee, what are you expecting from him?
Well, 3 goals in his last 3 games, Derek, breeds confidence in a player. The defenders will be watching him like a hawk.
Incisive pass from Mbappe. An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I say one thing, technique, and he didn't have any.
An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Lee, what are you expecting from Mbappe?
Well, how do you stop him, Derek? How do you stop him scoring goals? He's in blistering form. Surely he will draw level in the goal-scoring record today. He might even surpass it.
Maximilian Arnold has it. And it's with Klaus. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. So a throw-in here. Bruno Fernandes. Fred with it. Bruno Fernandes has it. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Arnold. Weghorst. Can he put it away? Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Mbappe. Decent progress with a glorious chance. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Over it comes. Space and time for the cross. Happy to take on the shot. And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces, it's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
Rashford. Scott McTominay. Mbappe with it. Superbly read and executed. And a chance for him on the flank. And there's the feed into the box. And the cross not quite accurate enough. Fred. Ferran Torres. A really top-notch piece of defending. And here's João Victor. Mbappe with it. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Now they've lost it. It's with Ruben Neves. Oh, just couldn't keep the ball. Shaw. Scott McTominay. Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Can he put it away? Tremendous block. Corner kick played over. Foiling them effectively. Crossing possibilities. Not really the ideal clearance. Smuggled away. Fred. It's with McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Wonderful tackle. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Arnold. Now Brozovic. And there it is, the half-time. Underway in the second half of this Europa League quarter-final second leg. Lindelöf now. Shaw. Shaw. It's with McTominay. Fred. Mbappe tries his luck. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ferran Torres. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United. Fred! Oh, that was simply miles off target. Dear me.
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
Here's Mbappe. And do they mean business on this occasion? Real chance. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And over comes the corner. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Mbappe. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. An important interception. Bruno Fernandes. Fred with it. Mbappe with it. Bruno Fernandes has it. Beautifully disguised ball. The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll. Well, here it is again, Derek. The way to the pass is excellent, and the finish, clinical. Lovely play.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, you just feel it might be getting away from them. 3-0 on aggregate. Rashford. And fed forwards. Mbappe. And pushed onto the woodwork. And a goal!
Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, or all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Well, it's turned into a runaway on aggregate, 4-0. Now Brozovic. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. In position here to protect the ball. Well, he knows he can do a lot better on the shooting front.
Well, how many times has he had that chance in training and scored? On that occasion, all over the place.
To be replaced by number 23,
Smalling.
Joshua Villaverde.
Here is Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And providing width. Mbappe with it. And that's an important intervention. Fred. Here's Mbappe. Marcus Rashford. McTominay, and very deftly cut out. Now it's with Kilavogi. Joao Victor. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Fred. And that was a very fine read. And it's with Klaus. Going well. Well, his opponent bamboozled. Teammates in the middle. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Well, we both jumped off our seats there, Derek. We thought it was in, but it wasn't to be.
Now Armeida. And attempting the through ball. Fed over towards the back post. Well, the keeper certainly didn't want to gamble with that, and a corner it'll be. And now the delivery. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Has a go. And putting his body on the line. Felix Klaus. And a very good challenge. Marcus Rashford. Scott McTominay. Well, this might pay dividends. Mbappe in the centre. Keeper did his job to begin with. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, you can't say, Derek, they didn't deserve it. By far the better team over two legs. All departments of their team was functioning well. The midfield dominated, and up front they were clinical.
Just a sort of performance.
Zunächst mal danke, dass Sie direkt nach dem Schlusspfiff zu uns gekommen sind. Ich danke Ihnen für